Hi everyone, and welcome back to our Christmas calendar for 2021. The 24 Nordic Sweaters Countdown to Christmas with Arne and Carlos. And we're as always your hosts.
Arne and Carlos. And this podcast is supported by Prim. Hashtag Primspiration.
And Prim has a lot of really great needles that we love using. They've got the ergonomic needles, but this year we're using the bamboo needles, which are perfect for knitting Christmas balls.
Yeah.
So Arne, how have you been?
I'm good. I'm a little bit confused this morning.
Well, again.
Again. It's like
Yeah, you've been confused a couple of days in a row now. I confused you a lot the other day because of the cookies.
Yeah, and I'm like this time of the year I'm always cleaning my messy room. People will call it the office or the studio. I call it the messy room.
I call it the messy room too.
I like to do that before New Year, so I can start the next year with a very tidy room.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will happen.
It's never happened. Oh yeah, the one year in 2017 when I made you buy shelves.
That year the room was so nice.
Yeah.
It was so clean.
But it was only that year. Yeah, you could walk in that room.
But it stayed like that for a month.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's back to normal now.
That's life.
It's life.
Anyway, we are doing a Christmas countdown, and we are revealing the contents and the little tokens that we've put in all of these super cute Nordic jumpers or sweaters, and we hope you've been enjoying watching it. And maybe you guys are doing your own advent calendars as well. And we hope that they're also as successful as this one. We've been having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And every time we open up a new gift, there's a little memory from something sweet that's happened, or like a nice memento that one of us gave the other. I don't know, it's been really cute, isn't it?
Yeah. We're gonna start to fill them up again in January.
Yeah, we have to plan a new calendar for next year for sure, because I really love opening these little gifts. Yeah. But next year I think we'll do each one our own. So I'll get 24 and then you get 24, and then we'll just put
that's how it was in the old days. Like the kids had one of their own, and we are kids.
But we're sharing ours.
We're sharing.
Why are we sharing, by the way?
I don't know. We didn't have time to make two, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's it. It was time constraint and a lot of work.
Yeah.
We are very busy people, especially now with Christmas, making folk costumes, baking cookies, cleaning the house, and getting it ready to decorate it for Christmas.
And doing embroidery, and I started 2 new sweaters. 3, actually. No, 4. The 4th one will be on the knitting machine.
Yeah.
One day. I just made a rib, and I'm going to put it on the knitting machine, and then I will make the Volkswagen, like the same as this one on the cup.
Yeah.
I'm knitting this one on the knitting machine.
Yeah, that's cool.
I hope.
So Arne Nerjorde, the king of the UFOs, here he
that's
is.
me.
So 4 sweaters on his needles. Some people call it work in progress, but you like using the UFO better.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I remember. I have even one more. You remember the one I worked on the Hurtigruten, the last cruise?
5 sweaters.
And I was so relaxed on the cruise. So when I came home and continued knitting with the same needle, the stitches were too tiny. They were so small.
Yeah, I remember.
So I had this one. I have to unravel.
Yeah.
Like.
And then do
this
again.
Much, and then put on the bigger needle. Are you looking at your sweater?
Yeah, I found number 15 already.
So it's your turn.
I was thinking, because every day, or whenever it's my turn to look, I can't find it, and it just drives me bananas. So now
I was digressing.
While you were digressing, I was pointing my eyes towards here.
So take it.
Towards number 15, and I believe it is my turn.
It is your turn.
Yeah, and this is cool.
Wasn't it me yesterday?
It was you yesterday.
I got the buttons.
Yeah. And you have the memory of a goldfish.
No, this I remember.
Okay.
Was it Sunday yesterday? No.
No, it was not. Anyway, as always, we are opening up the little gift that we got for each other. But there's also a little gift from Anna, Eric, and PJ. And the gift from Anna, Eric, and PJ is a comment from some lovely comment from this year, and that actually helps us also go back and remember the YouTube episodes that we've been recording. And here is number 15 sweater, and as you can see, there is a little message that is gonna pop up here.
Yeah, I hold this one.
And oh, love your shirt, by the way.
With small
With
cars.
small beetles. Are they beetles or?
Actually, it's not beetles. I hoped it was beetles, but it's cars. You
It's
can't
cars,
see it from
okay.
the distance.
Anyway, okay. This is from How to Knit Brioche. And it is from I Chili Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
And she posted this comment 6 months ago.
Yeah.
She says, you guys are so funny. Love it when Arne goes into professor mode. So patient and encouraging.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so I guess professor mode in this case meant you were teaching me the brioche.
Yeah.
And then she writes, and great job, Carlos. I would have made a knot in red and white. LOL. I'm a very tight knitter too. Yeah, so I'm a very tight knitter. I always need to go up a size in needles. Otherwise, it's just too tight.
But you're a good knitter. You're slow, but you're good.
Well, I get there in the end. It's not a competition.
No, it doesn't have to be too quick.
No, I mean, I think the whole point is enjoying what you do and just. I think you said it very wisely in a Sit in It for a Bit podcast.
I'm always wise.
Yeah, that's what Chili Pepper means. You're a professor and you're so patient and encouraging. And you said something like that you would unravel because if you like to knit.
It's no problem.
It's not a problem to unravel because
sometimes you have to unravel.
Yeah, and if you like to knit, it's not a problem.
If
you just
that's a
knit more.
problem, maybe you should start with wood carving.
Yeah.
Or another hobby.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a problem.
No, it's not a problem.
No, it's not a problem.
You
see, when I was a teacher, because I was a teacher,
in fashion design. Yeah.
And if it wasn't good enough, do it over again.
Yeah. Well, I do that all the time, but that's not because I'm the teacher. That's because I'm a Virgo. Remember the time when I was writing an envelope?
And you were throwing them away like crazy because you didn't like the way you wrote?
Yeah.
I'm actually the same. You know what I've done now in my art journals?
No.
Some of them, because I think my handwriting is so ugly.
Yeah.
So I have glued nice paper and made like doors or what you call like these things you can open it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hatches, little doors.
Yeah, doors in the paper like windows.
Windows.
And,
like an advent calendar.
Yeah, and then when if I don't like my writing, I just glue over and with nice paper and I make this small. This is yours.
Yeah.
These openings, windows, and then I can write it one more time, but then I take just the important things.
Yeah.
And then I can close the window and I don't see my ugly handwriting.
Yeah. My handwriting has also become really ugly. I mean, like 20 years ago when I was or 30 years ago, when I was in university, I could write a paper, like a 30-page thing, in 6 hours in my exams. And I'd actually write it in quite beautiful handwriting, and now I can hardly sign my name.
I think we're too much on the computer.
I mean, we do this. This is what we do best nowadays.
Yeah.
Not this. Anyway, we've got a little gifty here, and I know what this is.
Yeah.
Yep. Ah, how sweet.
It's kind of like
fishing bait.
It's for you in a way. But last summer you had so much fun being in the canoe with the nephew who likes to fish.
Yeah.
And he told us what he wanted for fishing.
Yeah.
Because this is a good one for the fish we have in the lake. So now I was thinking, now you have this one. Well, when he comes back
to entice him to come back
next summer, then you can give him this one.
Yeah.
So it's a gift for you, but it's a gift for you to give away.
Well, but having our nephews come to visit us and stay with us, that's a gift for us. So I totally see your point. And yes, our nephew is very particular that his bait is floating, not sinking.
Yeah, that's the floating
That's the floating one. So he says...
to be very... What do you call particular?
Particular,
Yeah, if we buy the sinking one, it doesn't work.
Yeah, and he's really, I mean, he's 9 years old, so he knows.
He knows.
I mean, he's very clever.
And his father is very into fishing, so he'll know.
So I think I'm going to send him a text and tell him we've got some, I'm going to send him a photo of what we got.
And say, it's waiting for you.
It's waiting for you, because these do tend to disappear. Yeah. And sometimes the fish eat them.
Yeah, he had one. The fish bites
it, yeah.
Well, there's big fish in the lake.
Yeah, and
they're like this size, and that's just between the eyes.
Yeah, Yeah,
So
exactly.
you can imagine, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
The first time he came over, we were gonna, because we've got trout in our lake. And the first time he came over, it was so funny because before he was coming over, we texted and asked his mother if she could find out what kind of food he wanted us to cook. And he replied, trout. So he was kind of counting on fishing and actually getting trout.
Yeah. That he did. He was in the canoe, and the first one he pulled in was like this size.
But I did ask him.
That was not between the eyes. That was the real one.
But I did ask him. I did tell him life is full of disappointment. So in case you don't get trout, what is your second favorite meal? And he said, "We're getting trout."
So
and we did. Yeah, he's
and
clever.
he got it. So he's a good guy.
Okay, and
So the ball of the day, Carlos.
the ball of the day.
That's
Okay, so
one.
this is the ball that matches the sweater, and usually you can see it
Usually, not always.
on the
usually.
sleeve. So there is the match of the sweater, and this one goes at number 1, which is now number 15, because you didn't put them in the right order. And we have Houston. We have a little problem here.
I'm just watching you from behind.
From my behind my okay. Okay, it's okay. We'll fix it later. Anyway, the ball is up, and we've got 9 sweaters to reveal. Right, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. 9 sweaters to reveal, and only 8 more days until Christmas Eve. So we're gonna be starting Christmas mode, starting to put more candles because we don't have enough candles, and we're gonna make sure to do a lot of cool things.
Yeah.
And in case you're wondering why we don't have candles here, is because we're filming this in the mornings, because that's when we like to come here and do our revealing, and this is not candle time because we do get a lot of daylight at this time of the day.
Well, not this time, but if you get up very early, then it's candle time.
Yeah, but we try filming when it's a little bit lighter, and we are avoiding twilight and
Darkness.
sunrise and sunset. We are avoiding that time because it's really dark now at this time of the year. And our candles we're lighting mainly in the evenings, and there's more to come. So
More to come.
Yeah.
And maybe that's it.
Well, we've got a prize.
Oh, we have a prize. We have this one. If you post your pictures from like pictures of the sweaters or the balls, you can win this bag from Prim. It's collapsible, very cool. The mouse trap. Like that. And it's full of needles. All kinds of knitting needles and some crochet hooks.
Mm-hmm. And they're all from the Prim 1530 collection. Do you have a particular favorite?
I like this one because
You have to show it.
yeah, this is the 40 centimeter.
So that's the Prim 40 centimeter in back. That's the shortest circular.
And
they
you
have.
know why I like this one? Because I always struggle finding them in the shops around here when I really want them.
Yeah.
And these are from Prim. You have them in so many sizes. So now I'm going to just try to keep them in one place so I can find them.
Mm. Yeah, these are really nice.
I think they're big, and it's because it's hard to find them for me.
So what's here? You go. Here, that's what they look like, and they're in bamboo and all recyclable and everything. And what is your favorite project to knit with a needle like this?
Oh, anything that is, if it's too many stitches for the what you call the double pointed, I like to knit anything on them.
So a little hat,
hats,
the crown of the hat,
and
maybe?
the socks you can use for socks, for Christmas stockings, for anything, teddy bears.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a great needle. It's done in this recyclable paper as well, so it's environmentally
And
friendly.
This you can use in the composting.
Yeah. So it's really great.
So,
And some of our favorite needles, or actually all our favorite needles, are from Prim. I think they make really great needles.
Yeah. And I really like the short one. I like to have a collection of the short ones.
Yeah, and bamboo is a nice material for your hands. It's nice to touch. Yeah. It's warm.
And
it's a warm material. So.
And if you're a loose knitter and your stitches slide off the metal needles, use bamboo.
Yeah. So anyway, make sure to tag your photos with hashtag Arne Carlos, hashtag Christmas Joy Handmade, and you are eligible to win a bag full of the needles that we love to use.
Yes.
And we will reveal the winner on Christmas Eve. So it can still be you. All you need to do is post as many pictures as you possibly can. The more you post, the more probability that we'll pick your photo. And we're not picking anything by what it looks like. It's all random.
Yeah.
So we're not. I mean, if you
finished or unfinished.
As long as we can see it's one of our projects from the Christmas collection, that is in the.
And if you have the right hashtag.
And if you have the right hashtag.
Yeah.
And you can do this from anywhere in the world. Anyway, I'm very excited now that nephews are gonna be. I'm gonna send him an SMS with a photo to say, look what we got, and I'll tell him that I'll cook the trout next year. Yeah. All he needs to do is come and fish it for us.
You can be with the barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please give this episode a thumbs up if you like it. We hope you're enjoying counting down Christmas together with us. We're popping in every day for like a 2-minute podcast. Just to say hello, and we don't want to take up too much of your time because we know how busy you are doing all your Christmas chores, but I guess it's always nice for a break, a little coffee break while we talk. Yeah. And now it's time for us to go and get cracking. We've got some shopping to do because we still have some more cookies to bake on the weekend.
We have.
And we're going to be baking a really difficult one this weekend.
We're making other cakes, which we're not doing on YouTube also.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing the 7 plus the gingerbread plus the Lucia buns. Yeah, a lot of cakes. A lot of cakes.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
And remember the hashtag.
Yeah.
Hashtag Arne Carlos. Hashtag Christmas Joy Handmade. That's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
Christmas Joy Handmade in one word. Mm-hmm. And we see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.